Hi everyone. Today I'm taking a look at the HO scale China Railways NX17BH general purpose flat car from ExcitedTrains. The prototype NX17BH was developed in 1999 for use by the Chinese Railways Administration. Most rolling stock used in China can be broken down by their naming schemes. In this case, the letter N stood for flat car, X stood for containers, 17B was the class and revision of the railcar, and H denotes the truck or bogie type. So the primary function of this railcar was to carry containers, but it can also be used to carry other loads, such as vehicles or bulk goods. The model sells for 108 Chinese yuan, which is about $16 as of June 2017. The model comes in a plain, no-frills white box, and it sits inside a basic plastic blister tray that can be pulled out of the box. The model features an injection-molded car body with simulated wood graining, plus separately applied parts such as brake wheel, coupler cut levers, air hoses, and cable tie-downs. The lettering on the car is very clearly printed and legible. However, I am not able to confirm if they are placed at the correct spots. The underbody has molded on brake detail. The trucks have separate brake shoes attached and include free-rolling metal wheel sets. The wheel sets are code 110 RP25, and they are in gauge according to the NMRA standards gauge. The car also has metal knuckle couplers, which are mounted at the correct height. The model can fit a single 40 feet HO scale container or two 20 feet HO scale containers. Note that the model does not include stakes or any loads such as containers. The only accessory included is an extra stirrup step, which should be installed at the last car of a unit train. The model weighs 72 grams by itself and 102 grams with an HO scale container. The NMRA recommendation for a car of this length is 4.5 ounces, or 128 grams. You might ask, why am I putting out a review of a generic freight car of a foreign prototype? It's mainly because I personally think this model is very nicely done. Models of Chinese freight cars are extremely hard to come by, and it is very rare that a nice freight car model like this one is made. Most manufacturers in China don't design and create high quality products, so they are often plagued with problems. In China, there isn't an organization that regulates model railroading standards, so each manufacturer decides on their own about the standards they use, which causes big problems. Many manufacturers make products that don't run well, that are incompatible with DCC. Some of them make rolling stock with incorrect wheel gauges and flanges that are too big, which causes derailments on NMRA standard track. Some manufacturers make the coupler heights too high or too low, which causes unwanted coupling and frustration. Basically, a lot of things that you would take for granted as an American or Canadian model railroader are not there for Chinese modelers, and that causes a lot of frustration for the modeler, and it also inhibits the growth of the hobby in China. I find the lack of quality Chinese model trains very disappointing, considering that a lot of American and European trains are made in China, but at the same time, the Chinese market does not enjoy the same abundance and quality models when compared to the United States or Europe. Which is why I'm really happy with this flat car, because it conforms with American NMRA standards, and it is one of the few Chinese models on the market that run perfectly out of the box without any issues. It is by far not the most detailed model that I have come across, but it is heads and shoulders above than a lot of the other Chinese prototype models that the other manufacturers have been pumping out over the last couple of years. And for the price of $16, it beats a lot of American models in terms of value and quality. I believe that Chinese model railroading is still at its infancy, and we still have a long way to go. But the presence of this Flatcar model is very promising, and I hope that Chinese models in general will become more standardized and be higher in quality in the future. This concludes my review about the ExcitedTrains NX17BH Flatcar / rant about Chinese model railroading in general. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.